From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is Wish TV's Behind the Eight.
What's on the program for this fine day?
McKinzie Roth takes you behind the scenes at News 8.
Sounds like a great program.
It is amazing.
Now, here's Wish TV's entertainment insider, McKinzie Roth.
For Wish TV, I'm entertainment insider McKinzie Roth, and on this episode of Behind the Eight, Craig Aron joins us now.
What can 160 years of experience teach you about the future? A lot, especially when it comes to protecting what matters. At Pacific Life, we've helped people and businesses confidently embrace the future with life insurance, retirement income, and employee benefits. With strategies built on strength and trust, and a promise to be here for you today and tomorrow. Ask a financial professional how Pacific Life can help you today. Pacific Life Insurance Company, Omaha, Nebraska, and in New York. Pacific Life and Annuity, Phoenix, Arizona.
Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. When it comes to what kind of romance you're into, you don't have to choose just one. Fancy a dalliance with a duke, or maybe a steamy billionaire. You could find a book boyfriend in the city and another one tearing it up on the hockey field. And if nothing on this earth satisfies, you can always find love in another realm. Discover modern rom-coms from authors like Lily Chu and Ali Hazelwood, the latest romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas and Rebecca Yarros, plus Regency favorites like Bridgerton and Outlander. And of course, all the really steamy stuff. Your first great love story is free when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/Wondery. That's audible.com/Wondery.
What up, everybody?
Craigers is here. Craigers
Finally.
happens to be one of my very best friends, and we've been dying to get him on the show on Behind the Eight, and he's here today.
I know, finally have some time off.
I know, Craig. Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Are you from? Where are you originally from?
Oh, well, I'm definitely not from here originally. I am a southern born and bred boy. I grew up in a small little town in Florida,
Yes.
which is one of our favorite states to go to. Yours to vacation.
Yep.
Mine was where I lived. But I lived there forever until about 9 months ago, and I took the leap for a nice career up here and moved up here with my other half and moved into Carmel area, loving it, loving the job, loving the environment, and except for the cold. Not so great about the cold because it does not snow in Florida.
Absolutely. I didn't realize you were pretty new to Indy. I didn't realize that. Just 9 months?
9 months. I moved like the second week in January.
That's wild.
Yes.
Okay.
So it was a hot mess because, of course, I moved in, snowing, raining.
And you're like, what am I doing with my life?
It was like an 18-hour drive. I got stuck in like hot Atlanta for like 10 hours. It was awful.
Oh, Lord.
But
what were your first impressions of Indiana? Because people that don't know, and I will say, because I was out west for a long time, people are like, it's a flavor state, it's cornfields. I'm like, no. There's so much more to offer. It's darling. I mean, especially, up in Carmel's beautiful, and there's so many cool, unique areas around the entire state.
Well, for me, it was, everyone realized I was from the state of Florida. So they're like theme parks and beaches, and clearly I was not around that at all much of the time. I grew up in like a little small town. So I was near Daytona Beach, but never went to Daytona Beach.
Right.
So everyone was like, why did you move here? And then I tell them, like, well, for a job. And they're like, was it that important? And I'm like, you're dishing on your own state, man.
Yeah,
like, calm
exactly.
down. But it was actually fun for me because it's a completely new environment. I got bored with Florida. I was there for 33 years. So
that's so wild.
You had the same thing. Like, people live here forever. They get bored, too. So
Right.
it was exciting. And it was exciting to move to more like a city-er type of environment. Because I grew up in like a 1,500-acre rural
He's
community.
a straight up little farm boy.
Little,
I love
I
it.
grew up on a
You would
farm.
never tell though, because you're all sophisticated and you love, the finer things in life.
I was trained.
Yeah. So you moved here with your ex-boyfriend.
Yes.
He's out.
Ex,
He's out of the
gone. Bye.
He's out of the picture.
Yes.
What is the dating scene like in Indiana, in the Midwest, like for a gay man?
It's different. But I was actually surprised because I'm more closer to downtown area, more urban area. So there is a great big of that culture actually where we're at in Carmel and also in the downtown Indianapolis area. So for me, it's been actually nice to meet individuals because I'll be honest, I don't have that many gay friends because I grew up in a small little country town. We don't have that there. I was like the one token one that everyone loved.
I'm not going to lie, Craigers. I mean, I've always wanted a gay bestie, and I found you.
She actually ordered me.
I did. I saw
the
she
job
ordered
is
him.
actually being
Perfect.
her assistant. So.
But I love you so much. Okay, so what's your type? Do you have a type?
I do have a type. My type is more of the rugged, I guess you can say, type.
Yeah.
Like I like the ones that are like guys.
Yeah, like
there's
a
nothing
manly
wrong
man.
with any other way. Like,
Right.
But for me, like I like the goatees, the beards, the rugged kind of feel, almost like that country boy still vibe. But
Yes.
on top of that, I like the ones that can have a good, nice dinner downtown.
Right.
Kind of come up with really exciting new adventures to do, not the same old thing.
You did good. You're like me. We bond on this because we board easily. So you have to keep us on our toes, keep it spicy. Now, let me ask you this. Compared to other places, like obviously when I wasn't living here, do you feel comfortable like with PDA in Indiana? Because it is like the Bible Belt, Midwest. Do you feel comfortable?
Well, I guess for me, I've never really even done the PDA
Okay.
because even with, and yes, it is true, I dated women all the way to college.
Okay. So would you consider yourself bi or would you a gay man? Like what would you, not that we need
A
labels.
little, well, I would say probably 3/4 One Direction, 1/4 if the wine hits the right way.
Are you still attracted to women?
Yeah.
You
absolutely.
are?
Oh, absolutely. But I have
Really?
a very specific type with
Okay.
women too.
What's
So,
your woman? I've known Craigers and this
I
is new for
know.
me. What's your type of woman?
Like the token, and everyone's gonna be like, of course, the token cheerleader. You know,
Craig was a cheerleader.
I was a
PS.
cheerleader.
Yes.
So, but no, that like sweet little girl that you'll find next door, like
Yes.
that type of person.
Okay.
Is, but with a slight wild side.
Yes. Okay. So you dated women your whole life until
College.
Until college. Okay.
And then the doors opened. I jumped out and I found out I was pretty. So.
No, were you attracted to men though all through like
Yeah,
in high school
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But you just were like, okay.
But I grew up in like such a small town. I was like,
Yeah.
don't bring that up.
And
but
so-
now, like,
yeah.
it doesn't matter. Like, I know a
Yeah.
lot of people in my hometown that I'm like, wow, yeah, I
Sure.
knew that.
So do you feel that's interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. So what was your like? You don't have to take us through your first experience, but like, was it a love situation? Was it more like
It was more of a love
Okay.
situation because
Aw.
for me, it was like, and that's what people make fun of me because I'm like that sweet and innocent little like take me home to mama instead of take me to your
Yes.
room.
Right.
So
Right.
because I just never got into that scene of the
Yeah.
whole entire like, hi, my first name is this and I'll be over in 30 minutes.
right? Why
Um,
do you think? I mean, and it's just hearsay. But why do you think that's more prevalent, like in the community you're in?
You know, I don't know because I guess for me, like I don't have a great number of gay friends out there to ask.
Sure.
But it's almost like the desire. I feel like
Okay.
there's a desire and a want to
Right.
be wanted
Okay.
as well.
Oh, okay, that's
And I
interesting.
think it's also people just assume. So because people assume, it's just the norm that comes
Right.
into play. But I would just say that I think in the straight community it happens just the same as
Yeah.
it does in the gay culture as well. It's just the gay culture is the one that gets spotlighted for it.
Yeah, I think that's so interesting. And there's a lot of times, like, do you find this? And like we have a friend who, someone's in a relationship and it's a man and a woman, but you clearly know that he is into dudes or
yeah.
she,
Oh, yeah, it's-
or the vice versa, whatever. But
The gay radar is very true. Like
Okay.
you can tell.
So gaydar's real.
Oh,
It's a real
gaydar's
thing.
real.
Yeah.
And I think what happens is when that individual finds out that you are, they suddenly want to become like your bestie.
Okay.
And they
okay.
want to, and you're like, oh no, bad decision. Don't do this.
Yeah.
Because then their significant other, when they eventually find out, they're like, oh, well, you're the one. And I'm like, no,
Right.
sweetie. They were like 10 others before me. You just didn't know it.
Do you feel like you're represented well, like on television, like when you watch the news or you watch outlets or you watch shows per se?
I think nowadays it's getting much better.
Right, okay.
I really truly think that a lot of movies played like critical roles in making it not look well represented in
Sure.
the past. But I think now with how culture is changing and how people are getting more comfortable, you're seeing a lot more like 10 years ago, you would never in your life see two men on a commercial
right.
together.
Sure.
Or two women. And now, like, it's just kind of a norm almost
Yeah.
you see. Like, I was cracking up because for me, Old Navy has RuPaul as their guest on their commercial now.
Right.
And it's like, oh.
Okay.
That would have never happened 10 years ago.
Right. So we've come a long way.
Long way.
I like. Do you now? Are you heavy into like the Pride scene, like in the summer?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I've never been to Wilm. I don't have boas. I have never even wanted to go. It's not like it's a bad thing. Like if people want to go and have a great time and celebrate, that's great.
Right.
I've just never been into that scene. I'm much more conservative, reserved in that nature where if I just want to be me, I'm going to be me. And I can celebrate that 365 a year. And I don't have to jump on a float
have a
do
weekend.
that. Yeah, there's no need for that.
Did you have a big, like, and this is personal, but like a coming out moment with your family? Because I know that's it's so interesting because I have so many friends and like sometimes it was like, oh, we knew, honey, we love you. And then sometimes families, I had a really good friend and his family didn't speak to him, which is heartbreaking for a long time. So like, what was your experience like?
For me, like, first off, my father is very super conservative farm guy, and very quiet naturally.
Okay.
So I really didn't I didn't tell him. I just brought the boyfriend over, and I was like, well, let's do it together. And
did your boyfriend know it was happening?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But your dad had no idea.
Dad, we never officially had the conversation, but I kind of he realized. I was like, well, we'll be sharing the room together tonight.
Okay.
And we won't have twin beds.
Well, that's one way to do it, right?
Yeah,
You're just like, this is happening.
Just do it.
Yeah.
And then my mother was a little more sensitive to the nature for about 6 months. And then after that, she got completely fine with it.
Yeah.
And just recently, my ex and I walked into her house when I went on visit, and there was like a portrait of him and I like next to the fireplace. And I'm like, oh, that's cute, but you can take that down now because we're not together anymore.
We'll just cut his face out and we'll put somebody in there.
Oh.
I love that. All right. So what? Okay. So are you looking for something? Let's dive in here. Serious? Or do you like to just, because you do get bored easily.
I
you
do.
like a mix of different.
Way easy.
Like, does Craigers want to settle down?
Absolutely.
Whatever. You want a family? Would you want to adopt kids one day or have kids or what?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I do want a family.
Yes.
And I do want to settle down, but it has to be the person that grabs that attention. And I think that person I haven't fully met yet.
Sure. And that's okay to say,
potentially, but not fully sure no yet.
Yeah.
Because I need someone that's going to be on my same level.
Yes.
And I can't do well with someone that's like super boring or someone that is way over the top. Because I don't like to chase a person.
No.
And I won't chase a person.
Yes.
But I also don't want to be like, let's hang out and watch another movie.
What is up with men? I mean, they really, and I love that you said that, and this is important for men and women to hear, never chase someone.
Yeah,
never chase someone. Ever, ever, ever.
I learned this last time, my ex, which he was younger.
Yeah.
But when he would like have his moments or he'd be drinking and like get all angry and like leave the house, like I would chase after him because I'd be like, okay, well, safety first.
Right.
But then I was like, what am I doing right now?
What are you doing right now?
I'm in slippers and a tank top.
Yes.
So I learned quickly, you're like, if you do that, that just makes you and that person not on the same level.
Exactly.
And makes them feel like they control you.
Exactly. And some couples, like, I feel like really get into that and they like the chase, but I always feel like, let them go. Like, if they're going to go hang themselves, let them do it with their own rope and just let them go. And the funny thing is that when you don't chase them, guess who always circles back?
Oh, my gosh. You have to, like, update your phone plan because they're calling and texting so much.
What is a crazy experience, like, that you've had with an ex?
Oh, gosh.
What are, like, the craziest? Because, okay, and give some more tips to people in relationships. Like, never chase them. Never chase a man, ever.
And also, don't give them the benefit of the doubt after they've done you wrong in that type of negative way.
Not even one. Like, you don't even. Okay,
nope,
so it's
I'm
like
done.
one and
like,
done.
When it's one and done, you out. Because there's always going to be someone out there that's not going to do that one and done to
right,
you.
Exactly.
So for me, like my ex, we were together for over a year. And then he ended up thinking that he could find better.
Yeah.
And started on the apps and started.
Grass is not always greener, honey.
And at that point, he didn't realize that he had it pretty good off where he had a lot of things paid for and he didn't have to worry about things. And dinner was always done and laundry. And when I say could not do laundry, could not cook, did not know how, he would go out and buy clothes to go to work in because he did not know how to do laundry.
So I'm going to say you were like a little bit of a zaddy to him.
Yeah. We have like an 8-year difference.
Would you want a sugar daddy?
Oh,
or do you like to
finally
like,
someone to take
zaddy?
care of me? Actually, no. I don't want a sugar daddy. I'm too pretty. But no, sugar daddies want like exceptions and like rules got to be followed too. And
yes.
Not
I
into
was
that
laughing
either.
because I have a friend she's been burned. I don't know why she attracts cheaters. Okay. And so she's like, they're all going to cheat. So would you rather be cheated on at Walmart or in Dubai? I was like, that's a really pessimistic way to look at it, but she does have an interesting point.
That is true.
Have you given, so you say don't give exes a chance. So if they come back around, you just say ignore it.
I can be friendly with an ex. Like I can be friendly. We can go to dinner. But to take it into that level that it's a relationship will never happen.
You know what? I think this is like the best move. I think this is so solid. So they always come back. They always philander their way. And I feel like sometimes people are bitter at me. I'm like, no, you're playing it all wrong. Be charming, be incredible, smile. Oh my God, great to see you. And then leave. And that's like the dagger to their heart. Like,
it's even better
opportunity missed.
They realize how successful you are and how they could have been part of that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, try to get their way back. You're like, oh no, you can go back to your part-time gig now. Enjoy that life.
What do you think about someone who doesn't vibe with your friends? Can you have a relationship with them?
No. Because I've tried.
Yeah.
It's like you have to have someone in common with you are common with your friends for reasons, so that person needs to be common with you and their friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't, that's like super awkward. That's like them sitting like in the corner. Like
and nobody
reading a
wants
book.
like somebody like super mopey.
No. You want someone that's going to get along with everyone, easygoing, and can like adapt to different environments.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. What's an ideal date? I mean, obviously with COVID, it's very hard, but like here in Indy, what's like an ideal date for you?
For me, let's see. I'm all about walks. Like I like to just have a nice walk down somewhere, even if it's down the Monon, anywhere. Look at, like for now, you're getting closer to Christmas time, and there will be lights out. So at least like seeing Christmas lights, doing like a hot cocoa, hot chocolate. I know I'm sounding like Disney Gone Wild right now. But like
so much.
really nice. And then just like for me, I love going out to restaurants, but I love when someone takes the opportunity to cook for you.
Oh, because
Like
it's
I
so
like,
personal.
yeah, because they went to the grocery store or delivered to their house.
Yeah.
And
Which is
then
fine.
they had that time to like really prep of like what you want to eat and the dessert, and that's nice. That's super nice until you find the takeout delivery in the garage. But
Oh my gosh. So we have wine nights, which I think is very important. Like we've been skipping lately,
I know,
but
we're
every
in
like
trouble.
Tuesday night, people are very jealous of our fun wine nights. And then, but we're having a Friendsgiving
We
this
are.
weekend. Everyone
Finally.
listening, sure, you're invited. What's gonna go down? What do you want me to bring, Craigers? Craig is
goodness.
hosting because he's got
I
this new
am.
fabulous house. What should I
know.
do? I'm always just in
Well,
charge of the booze and the wine.
that's true.
Does that
Well,
say
she'll
something?
definitely bring the wine. I'm gonna do little appetizers. We're gonna keep it super casual. I think because for us, we're more important on dishing about certain things than the
Yes.
actual dish on the table.
Yes.
So for us, I'm thinking appetizers, some desserts.
What should we wear? What's the attire? Are we super cash? Are we looking cute?
I don't
do you
know.
think?
There's two ways we could go with this.
I
We could
know.
and also if we're going to take pictures. We got to probably think about too. It's either
Yes.
two ways, and there's two ways you can do this. And I think two ways that pictures look really cute.
Okay.
One, PJ party, because everyone loves a good PJ party.
I actually love that idea.
And then two is dress fancy, because you can't.
Okay.
In between is just
nah,
not fun.
boring.
I don't know. I think PJ party.
I think
would be
PJ
fun.
party.
I got the-
PJ party.
I got the-
PJ party.
Which means I gotta go buy PJs because I don't sleep in PJs. But I'll find
We
some.
show up. Craig has no clothes on.
Happy birthday!
And let's talk style really quickly because you are a man of style. You love style. When you watch TV, because he's amazing, he takes screenshots and catches me on my shows and all those things. What do you love to see style-wise from talent on TV, and what do you think, gots to go?
For me, it's confidence. Confidence is what you wear for
Yeah.
me. So if your outfit you think is good and it's something that people are like, oh my God, why would they put that on? But you are confident in that outfit,
Yes.
then it works.
I love it.
For me, I'm more like, I like my vest, I like my sweaters, I like my coats when the
Yes.
winter time. But in summertime, I like my tankies. So
he loves the tankies.
I do love some tankies.
We go walking on the Monon, it's tanky time.
It is full tanky time. And I'm all
love
about
it.
like the joggers.
Yes.
And just sneakers rolling around. But yeah, I do like the ability for, if you are confident in what you're wearing, that's what sells it.
That's what sells it, honey. Absolutely. And where can everybody find you, Craig? Find more information and follow you and your journey and your new mans.
Ooh. Well, I only have one social media, and that's because McKinzie made me get the social media.
Do you love it though?
I do.
He's like, it's a love-hate relationship.
It's a love-hate. Well, she's actually the one that like handled my Tinder accounts, and she handled like my Instagram, so it's her fault.
That's what I do. That's
but
what I do.
I do have the Instagram.
Yes.
And you'll see me tagged in all kinds of McKinzie photos.
Yes,
so
of course. Okay.
That's what I have. And then you'll see me around Carmel. Like, I really like staying down in Carmel area.
Yeah.
I enjoy the vibe. I enjoy the restaurants, the local bar hangouts.
Craigers.
And of course, downtown as well.
Downtown as well. Thank you so much for being a guest on Behind the
Woo!
for this episode. I'm McKinzie Roth, Entertainment Insider here at Wish TV for the All Indiana Podcast Network. Make sure to subscribe to this podcast and all the other ones. Thanks so much for joining us. Until next time.
Check out more podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com. allindianapodcastnetwork.com.